Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Welcome again to Big Girl Talk. I'm Christine, and this is my sister,
Jamila.
And today, again, we have guest Miss Raecine Tyes. How are you today, Miss
Hey.
Tyes?
Hey, you guys. Thanks so much for having me.
Hey.
No problem, no problem. We're just going to jump right in. I know this is going to be more or less like a continuation or a redo, let's just say, from last Sunday because, of course, we had so many technical difficulties at the end. It was a good show initially.
Right, yeah.
We had those issues. So if you're joining us today, please make sure that you type BGT in the comments to let us know you're here. Please make sure if you have any questions, comments, put it in the chat. I definitely will respond to them because, of course, here at Big Girl Talk, we definitely want to make sure the interaction is there with our audience. Am I right?
You're right.
All right, I'm going to turn it over to my sister. She got some questions. We got a good show.
Okay.
Hey, Natalie. Hey, Natalie. Welcome in. All right, Mila, what's up?
So, again, today is Sunday. This is February 25th. We surely appreciate everyone joining.
Yes,
we have with us again, as gracious as she is, to come back and allow us to redo what we tried
That's cool with me. I'm happy to be here.
It's Raecine Tyes. Definitely a wonderful person. We've known her for years.
Oh my God.
I feel blessed to have that connection.
Absolutely.
So we want you guys to get to know her like we did. But as always, our disclaimer is that we are not professionals.
We are not.
Everything that we talk about here on Big Girl Talk comes from our emotions, from our personal experiences. Just things that we have done that we feel like other people have done. They just don't want to say it.
Right.
But here at Big Girl Talk, we talk about everything. So please join us. If you're joining me on my Facebook page, please join us on the Big Girl Talk page. This is not just for big girls. This is not just for women. This is for everybody. Everybody can participate. Everybody can join. Everybody can comment, share, like. We also have all of our videos on YouTube.
What she said.
It's at Big Girl Talk 23. So Big Girl Talk 23 on YouTube. Please go and look at those previous videos.
Those are some good shows.
Yeah,
bro.
We had some good shows. This is show 14. Thank you so much for rocking with us.
Wow.
Show 14. So guys, we are
excited.
We are excited.
This is taking off. And you know what? Before we get started, I know this was a behind the scenes thing that we did earlier today, but my sister just brought to my attention that we have not been acknowledging the Lord.
My God, today.
We have not been acknowledging the Lord on this podcast. I mean, we have reverenced him.
Yes, of course.
But we have not been praying prior to going live on these broadcasts. So, first of all, publicly, I just want to apologize. We've already apologized to him in private. We've already talked to him, but publicly, I want to say to everybody that we have not been acknowledging God, and that is who we are, and that is what we're about.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is not a God show, like a Christian show, but we are Christians.
We love
and I love the Lord.
I love him.
And he's still working on us.
Okay.
At least me. I know. Okay.
All right.
So that being said,
and this is apple juice after that. Apple juice.
Look, I can tell Jamila feel better this week.
I do.
You can tell the difference.
Now that's the Jamila I know.
I felt so bad last week, y'all. The devil thought it had me.
Right.
Oh, but a rough.
Listen, we back.
We are here on the Big Girl Talk page. You guys, please click Big Girl Talk in my
comment. No.
In the profile. Description. Please click the Big Girl Talk page in the description and join us over there. He did. So, Miss Raecine.
Yay.
Tell the people about you. I want to introduce you, but I think you would do a better job because I know you got a lot of things under your belt. So please tell the people about you.
Well, I met you guys. I can't believe it now. That was what, 2014? 2015?
Yes, 10 years?
Yeah. Oh my God. But anyways, I met you guys doing the Don't Be Salty show. It was Don't Be Salty, all about relationships. Oh, yeah, okay.
What a coinky
What?
Ain't that a good shirt? That's a good shirt.
Right. And the funny thing about it, I'm rebooting that show. We're gonna do it virtual for now, so you guys got to be like a guest on there. So it's gonna be all online. Absolutely. But that was fun. And fast forward to up until today. Now I've been doing like live. I always do for 27 years plus. I've been doing like live events, producing live events. I started off producing a talent show back over 27 years ago. But now I do Black Film Festival Atlanta. I have Black Filmmaker Magazine. I told you I'm doing the Don't Be Salty show again. And just, doing a little bit of things in between here and there. But that's it in a nutshell.
All right.
Awesome.
So that's awesome. And you now I know you're an author. We didn't put that in there.
Yeah. Well, I wrote a motivational book. It's called Success Looks Good on Me. I have another one coming out called Success Loves Me. I also squeezed 2 children's books in there. So I have one that's called Peanut Butter and Jam. And then I'm about to release another children's book called Penny and the Missing Bears. So yeah, awesome. I love to write.
You guys are gonna get it under your belt, so we're gonna get all into the mix,
all up in there.
Yeah, we got all in there. So, how in the world did you come to the idea of saying, you know what, I want to do a relationship talk show? How did you get started?
You know what? I don't even know. Well, okay, I'm gonna take that back. I do know because I've been through some bad relationships.
Come on now.
And I think that was 2014. So I had probably just ended a relationship, a crazy relationship. And I was, I'm creative. I love creating things. And I was sitting there, talking to Dory and my son. And then it just came to me. Literally, I just said, you know what? I want to do a talk show because I love to talk. You guys know I love to talk. And I said, I'm going to call it Don't Be Salty. But I didn't want it to be like the same old relationship, like relationship or just same old talk show. Right. So I said, let's call it Don't Be Salty. And it's just got to have like some flavor to it. It's just got to be, something a little different.
The comedians definitely made that happen.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
On there with different actors and actresses. That definitely not.
Yeah. So I wanted it to just kind of be a little bit liver. I didn't want it to, the thing about it, Jamila, I didn't want it to be taken too serious. But you guys saw once people got on there, they was like going at it.
So they were serious about the actual subject, but it was just like a different type. It was more lighthearted because, of course, we were able to.
That's what I say. Yep.
Yeah, it was. We were able to get to the subject, have a good conversation, an adult conversation. If there needed to be a resolution, there was a resolution. So yeah, absolutely, I enjoyed it.
The debate between man and woman. Man, that's
forever.
It's a forever debate. But it's important to get those things out and to understand one from another. Right. How people think will go through that process. So I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for the reboot because we definitely
absolutely.
We're definitely
and that's a funny thing because I even saw in your comments last week, like when we talk about one thing, we have as women, we have one viewpoint, but men have a whole other viewpoint about things. And they like, well, you need to know our side. But it's true. We do want to know your side. So,
and this one, our main thing here at Big Girl Talk is, of course, getting the male point of view because, like we said last week, for the month of January, we dedicated all of those shows to men. What I'm saying? Of course, getting their perspective, having male guests on. We had Mandeli on, and then we had a comedian ISO. He did a great job. So just to have those type of interactions, I think it opens up a whole a really good platform, shall I say, for discussions.
Yeah, it sure does.
I really enjoyed it. So definitely, okay, that's awesome. So how So let's jump to your project that you got going on right now recently. We have
okay.
Look at the camera.
I'm trying to see who's on there. Okay.
So the project that you have going on right now is your film festival, right? Let's talk about the film festival. How did that come about?
Sure. I've always, even since I was young, I've always loved anything to do with photography, anything to do with like filming. I would get these gigs where I would film an event, like that up in Connecticut or whatever. And some type of way, I just kept meeting more and more independent filmmakers, and when I was back down here in Georgia, I started meeting a lot of filmmakers down here too, with the different things I was doing. And I was like, you know what, I really want to just have like one day of just maybe just like all Black films. I thought that would be cool to maybe like meet up at the library one day and just like just see 3 or 4 films. But then when I put the word out, I put an ad out, not even an ad. I just posted it on Instagram back in 2018. And we got over 300 submissions that year.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow. I was thinking it was just going to be like a one afternoon type of deal. And Raecine was like, nah, ma, it's going to be much bigger than that. So it started off a 2-day event. And then after I started getting all the films and everything, it ended up being a 4-day event.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
And we have a magazine attached to it as well.
Right.
Yeah. Well, as I was going along, meeting all the filmmakers, because we even had 2 filmmakers come from the UK that year. We had people from like over 15 or 16 different states attend. We had like a whole plane full of people coming from Cali. So like, as I was talking to everybody and just like hearing everything about different people, I was like, you know what? I love their film projects and I love everything that they're doing, but I'm learning and finding out so many new people. I want to actually tell their story because I'm a motivational person, whatever, and I'm like, I want to hear the obstacles that they had to overcome to even make their film because everybody had like a different story. And so then I said, you know what? Let's do a magazine called Black Filmmaker. So that's how that came about. And by chance, Deion Taylor, I don't know if you've seen the movie Fear, Black and Blue.
I've seen Black and Blue.
Intruder, Meet the Blacks. Yeah, so he was our first cover of the magazine. He was like clicking on the stuff. And I was like, would you like to be our cover? And he was like, yeah. So he was gracious enough to be the first cover for the magazine.
That is awesome.
That is definitely awesome.
That's awesome. So in getting into that, and do you have anything?
I'm just
and you guys are filmmakers too. You reminded me that last week.
I'm gonna jump in there like double dutch, but go ahead.
I was saying you guys are filmmakers too. You reminded me that last week.
Yeah,
definitely right now.
I'm writing right now a horror film. So
are you serious? Wow.
I am. I'm gonna talk to you more offline about it. But I'm very proud of right now. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because I remember your last premiere and you guys got some skills.
Man, so that was a one. I don't want that to be a one and done, but that was a very fearful time for us to show 2 movies in one day. But then so many things went wrong. But it was a really, really good time. It was a really good time. And we appreciate you for showing up.
Yes.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Always.
That was awesome.
Thank you. We're definitely headed back in that direction.
Definitely. We're working on it.
That's cool.
Next year we're gonna be in the film festival.
Yes.
Okay.
If there's a winning, I'm a winning. If there's a prize, I'm gonna get it.
Cool. Oh, and I forget. Oh, you reminded me. So we also have Black Filmmaker Awards coming up too. So it could be like, Yeah, it could be a filmmaker, it could be an actor or organization, a school, whatever, and they could submit their application, and we're honoring or recognizing people based on their individual accomplishments. So it's not like a competition. So if they still have like a few, I'll say a couple more weeks to apply for that. So that's going to be a first annual Black Filmmaker Awards.
Reggie need to get on in.
Yeah, and I want to be there. I definitely keep us posted about the times and dates and stuff because I want to be there. Yeah, definitely. This is awesome. This is awesome.
I'm excited about everything.
So with that platform that you have, and I know you're dealing with up and coming screenwrites, how do you feel about distribution versus like major minor distribution versus social media? Like, would you advise YouTube over seeking out like major minor distribution?
Well, don't get me to lying, because I know people that help with that and that, specialize in that. I can take you, so far, but from what I know, the limited amount of knowledge that I have, it really depends on your film and things like that. Because if you're going to do like major distribution, most likely first of all, it has to be like a full feature film, like a full film, not like just a short movie. And then also there's guidelines that you have to have when you have that film that they want before they even try to do distribution. There are like a lot of streaming networks that will put your film on, even if it is a short film, but you still need like certain guidelines. And then, once it's on there, you still got to just promote the heck out of it regardless. Now, if you're doing something on, say, YouTube, that could be like a little bit different, because depending on how many views you get, that, you just do whatever you want to do as long as you don't have any copyright, infringements, post it up on there. And then if you have your over 1,000 subscribers and your watch time hours, then you just start making that money once you get so many thousands of views. So it just all depends on the film itself, the production, quality, things like that. But it's basically, it's almost like anything. It's almost like a book published, publishing your own book or your own music. There's pros and cons to each, but the way that technology is now and the way that everything is now, you can still make a pretty good, you could still do pretty good doing it yourself.
Make a good impact either way.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. I mean, unless you're going for like major funding for like a major, movie type deal and everything.
Right.
And we just said Reggie needs to submit his information, because of course we're working with him, and he actually has a couple movies out and a series. He has a movie on Tubi and Amazon. Is it Amazon Prime?
And a lot of things on YouTube as well.
And on YouTube as well. He has.
What's his name? You froze up for a second.
Oh, Reginald Fleming. He's actually he just joined. He's an independent filmmaker that we've been working with.
Awesome.
He filmed both of our short films.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's also
he got all the goods and the secrets. Stick with him. He know what he doing.
Oh yeah. We're
trying to be a community.
Yeah,
we're trying to be a community and make sure everybody know what to do and how to do.
Right.
So, thank you so much for coming in on my page, you guys. Please click the Big Girl Talk link in my description.
Absolutely.
And come over to the Big Girl Talk page where we are talking with the one and only Raecine Tyes.
Eso said, upper hand, we win awards. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because right now they're working on they're currently almost ending production on the upper hand. So the movie is gonna be freaking good. It's gonna be amazing.
Phenomenal.
That sounds nice.
So yeah. I'm excited.
Cool. I love when I hear people working on their projects.
Huh?
Yeah, I was just saying, I love when I hear people working on different projects.
Yeah, definitely. We
are
striving and moving forward because I love it. I love it. I love it.
So Reggie did say I talked to Raecine Tyes. She hit me up about submitting the Black Film Festival the first year she started it.
Wow.
So you've actually had contact with Reggie before.
Look, the name sounds familiar. Go ahead, Reggie.
Reggie. Reggie, you need to get back in there.
Okay, right. ISO. I mispronounced this one.
Cool.
ISO. So I'm gonna get my name right. ISO.
I'm done.
Go me.
So Raecine, what are you, out of all the things that you have done and that you're currently doing, what are you most proud of? And not just your projects. What in your life are you most proud of?
Oh my gosh, it would have to be my kids, my children.
And that's why I said that. I knew you were gonna say that. I didn't want you to just think on your projects. I knew you were gonna say it because man, y'all got some kind of bond. Y'all really have an awesome bond.
Yeah. Well, you guys, I'm always telling people there was my lights, my crew, my staging, my camera people at one point, my security.
Yeah.
Before I even started doing yeah. Before I even started doing the shows, we'd be in the Walmart parking lots in Decatur, in Morrow, in Riverdale, Onat, Gwinnett, everywhere. Walmart, Kroger, everywhere selling my books. So there was sales people before we even did that. But now, now they grown, and I'm like, okay, when they turn 18, I'm like, okay, good, I'm done. But you never really done, that. But it's the kids.
I understand. I definitely understand that.
Yeah. So we do have our first question, and I'm taking it that this is for you, Miss Raecine. Here it says, "What makes a person a relationship expert? Is it certain degrees and studies, or just a lot of experiences?"
You know what? I wouldn't consider myself a relationship expert, but I am kind of getting up there in age. And I have been through some wacky relationships. So, and then we had a relationship show, but you guys were there as well. So,
right.
I would say it's all the experience. And then if you don't put your own wisdom into everything that you learned, that's on you, because you got to take everything that you've had happen and refer to it as a lesson. That's what I do,
Absolutely.
So you can read you can read all the books until you blue in the face, but if you don't put that experience that you have with knowledge and everything else, then with some common sense, because a lot of people don't have common sense anymore.
Right.
So I don't think it's only book knowledge, Reggie. It's got to be some experience in there.
So that question came from Sharif. We do have another.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sharif. Okay.
Another question, comedian ISO. You can ask your question whenever.
What's up, ISO?
He's on Instagram. He hasn't transitioned to Facebook yet. So I got all my social media up at one time. And over here on Mila's page, if y'all got any questions, ask your questions. You can come over here on Big Girl Talk. But we're here to answer all of those.
So let's stay in the relationship vein. Since we had that question, let me ask you, in your next, because right now you're just single, right?
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of.
Okay. Well, I'm not married.
Okay, clarify. I'm not married.
So in your next relationship, what is your absolute no?
Absolute no.
My absolute no?
What are you not
like something that I just know?
A none.
Oh, well, I can tell you what. Yeah, I can tell you what I put. Well, not that I put up with, but I have zero tolerance for lying. Because if you're gonna lie about something, small, you're gonna lie about something that's much more important.
Right.
And why do you have to lie in the first place? Exactly. So I think, that's the first thing that comes to mind is just, complete honesty. I'm the type of person that before you lie, I'd rather you just hurt my feelings, tell me the truth. Okay. If you tell me the truth, we handle it, we'll go from there.
Come on.
But there ain't no
I like that. I like that. Yes.
And those of us that have watched 50 episodes, we're on that type of time too. We need truth and honesty
and conversations on speakerphone. Because who you talking to?
And proof.
Right.
Do you know what we're talking about?
But but the sad thing about it is we shouldn't even have to be in that type of relationship where you're worried about like if they lying or not. You know what I'm saying? So we shouldn't even have to get to that point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I do have another question from comedian ISO. Sorry, my bad. As times are changing and the family dynamic is not what it was years ago, what relationship advice do you give to those that came from an unconventional home environment?
Come on. Well, I think I'm getting hot too. Maybe it's probably these questions.
Come on, ISO, with the question.
While you're thinking, we want to thank Reality's Cherry Landrum for for giving us these fans while we fan ourselves on the show when we get hot. Thank you so much, Cherry. She is my sister, but also a fan of Big Girl Talk. So if any fans are out there that want to send us any items, Cherry sent us 2 fans.
We're gonna have a PO box soon. Cool. Yeah, merch coming soon.
Oh, that's cool. I love that. Okay, but I think because growing up, I had a mother and a father in the home, and then they got divorced when I was like a teenager and remarried and all that. And then, my children, I was a single parent. So I just raised my son and my daughter. But I think as long as you have love, as long as there's love in the family, it doesn't matter like I don't think there's anything is like an unconventional family, because family is what you make it.
Absolutely.
I know family is like the family dynamic is a man and a woman and the children or whatever. But hey, if you're a single parent family, it's just whatever you make it. Family is whoever you deem as your family, because I've been going through some things where my family act like strangers. So you can't say family is just blood, but it's like who you make it. And as long as you have love in that unit, that dynamic, then you're all good.
Definitely. I definitely like that, because family does not always have to be who it started out being.
Yeah.
You can create a family.
You definitely can. Yeah. Trust me. I'm a product of that. Definitely so.
Right.
All right.
Now, in regards to, let's see, family dynamics and things of that nature, what are some types of, I guess, advice or anything that you would give to your children as far as their relationship? So, for an example, I know you have an older daughter. How old is your daughter?
Oh gosh, if I tell her, you're gonna be like, what? She's 27.
Oh goodness. So okay, for example,
so Yanni's 27 and Dorian is 23 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So say for instance, for an example, your daughter came and said, hey mom, I'm having this issue in regards to my significant other. They cheated on me, but I've forgiven them. But at the same time, should I walk away? Now, I know we deal with a lot of dishonesty in relationships. So how, as a mother, as experienced as you've had, if not saying that you've been cheated on, but of course it happens, things happen, we don't know. But what information or what advice would you give your daughter?
Well, I'll just put it like this. Like the advice that I give my daughter, quite honestly, is probably going to be a little bit different than advice that I give somebody else, because first of all, just knowing how my daughter is, I don't want her coming back, Mom, well, you said this, Mom, and I don't want to be like only giving advice from, like a mother's viewpoint, which, but I I will, for her, I will tell her, you really have to kind of decide if that's something that you want to put up with, consider the pros and cons of what might happen in the future, but you're going to have to really make your own decision and be okay with your decision.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it was like my friend or somebody else, I'll be like, girl, is you crazy? You better get
and a lot of times
something like that. Because
we have to separate ourselves.
Well, I mean, I would still tell them, make your own decision and be okay with your decision. But you have to consider the fact that, okay, what happened up until that point that they cheated on you? Why did they, what was going on right up until that point that they cheated on you, just, and if you feel like you can live with that, knowing that happened, then it's all good, and go from there. But it's just a conversation that you have to have with your significant other, before you move forward.
Definitely.
Yeah, and then you have to consider, like, okay, what if it happens again?
Then it's no longer a mistake.
Right.
It's no longer a mistake.
I don't think it was a mistake in the first place, to tell you the truth, but that's just me.
Come on now.
Been there, had it happen. Been there, had it happen. So
right, very much intentional. Ain't no mistake. What you do?
And
right,
what you made a mistake and fall into it. Oh, okay then. Yeah. Oh, okay. We've had our shares of stories and experiences, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it was a mistake. How can that be a mistake?
Because you got to take clothes out. You gotta be ready,
I made a mistake. Got in my car, made a mistake, and went through all the motions. Made a mistake, and you didn't pop into my mind the whole time, So
done with it. I'm done.
Right,
and I'm through.
I made a mistake and lied.
Right.
See, I got to the point where I thought about everything.
These people.
I don't think it's stupidity. I think you start weighing the option of what you've already invested.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to start over?
Ooh,
things like you start weighing those options, and then you kind of convince yourself that it's not worth it this time to go ahead and end everything. But then, what is your process of when it keeps happening? Like, how do you keep convincing yourself?
Right.
Now, Shaq said, "What's the best way to respond to somebody cheating on you? Do you believe in get back?" Listen, I'm not gonna hold you. Yes, I do. I definitely do believe in get back. But here's the thing with me, and I only speak for me personally.
Come on
with it. Don't stop now.
I do believe in get back, and I do believe in hitting below the belt.
Oh my God. Christine,
shall I give an example?
We talk about.
Okay, so
story time.
A previous relationship, a long time ago. In my early 20s, I was just ruthless, rude, and bitchy. Let's just say that. So I was in this relationship with this person, and he cheated on me with an old classmate. He knew the relationship that me and this lady had, that we knew each other growing up. So he still proceeded into pursuing that relationship with her. So he cheated on me with her. So when I found out about it, I had the opportunity to mess with his first cousin.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And I did.
Oh my God.
That was my get back. And that hurt him to the core. Do you hear me? It was like, why did you do this? Is like the end of the earth. This was the end of the world. Why would you do that? You hurt me oh so bad. That's my first. First of all, we're not married. You did it first.
Wow. See, the thing about it, people do things, they dish out what they can't take.
They cannot handle it back.
Yeah. And but see, with me, I'm like, I have that frame of mind too. Like, you don't do something to someone that you would not like done to you, you know. But I've come to the point in my life where I'm not trying to get you back. You go, you know, just go ahead, because I just want to, you know, save my peace, keep my peace of mind, because I've been through too much already. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather disappear on you.
Yeah, I would definitely
disappear on you. We can live next door and you'll never see me.
I promise.
Right.
Exactly.
I
promise you.
So yeah, the get back, I'd rather just separate myself.
Right. Yeah.
Go our separate ways, because the get back thing at this point, it's too much to handle. Somebody's gonna get hurt, and I'm talking physically. Somebody's gonna get hurt. So just leave me alone and let's just go our separate ways. Because I don't understand the method of cheating. I honestly, you cannot sit me down in a chair and explain to me the method of cheating and have me understand it. I can't understand.
You can't.
Why not just leave?
Exactly. That's what I always say.
Right. Oh my God. Hey Janae, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh my,
I don't understand. Like, if you're so unhappy that you have run into the arms of another woman,
right?
Why not just stay? Or why not just stay over there? I don't understand why you did it, and then you want to come home as if everything happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
That you can't make me understand that. I don't care. 40, 50 years in, when you start getting unhappy, if you can't talk to your mate, it's time to go.
It's definitely time to go.
Right. Because why are you guys together?
It's time to go.
Right.
We get to a point where we get comfortable in certain situations. And because I've seen this happen, a lot of times you've been in a relationship for 10, 15, 20 years, and it's actually become a part of their relationship.
Yeah, they understand, he's just going to do that.
And I'm going to do my best. No, that's not how it's supposed to work. If you've gotten to that point, y'all should be able to have a conversation, say, you know what? Let's just part ways. If it's gotten to that point,
let's just go. But some people try to save face.
Definitely.
Because they've created this illusion that inside this house is perfect.
So perfect.
You don't want to break that up.
Exactly.
On the outside. Yeah, no. Just let it go.
Just let it go.
Yeah. So Shaq said get back can be bossing up and being successful in another relationship.
Right.
Absolutely. That's a wonderful positive way of get back. But who actually thinks of that at the moment? You literally just want to hurt them as much as they want to hurt you.
Oh my God.
But absolutely, I definitely do agree.
That's the way it's supposed to.
Yeah,
exactly.
Just move on and find somebody else and boss up with them and be successful.
Being your best self, taking care of yourself. Yeah,
exactly.
And let them watch.
But like I know what you're saying, but in the moment, it's like you just so fuming mad and like you're not thinking straight.
Yeah.
We've all. Look. We've all had our get back. I know I have.
Hey,
you done had to get back.
I done did
things. Raecine, you done had to get back.
My get back was telling them to get out. That was my get back.
Okay, it is. And that's that peace that you was talking about last.
Yeah. When you get to a certain point, you just have like zero tolerance, and it's not even. Well, you said you were much younger, so at a certain time in your life, it's not even about getting back no more. It's just about okay, bye. Just zero tolerance for BS.
Exactly.
My God, today we cooking in here.
With fish grease.
Not with fish grease. Get it.
So all right. Well, so we didn't get to do it last week, but we doing it this week. The game playing the game today. So
all right, I'm ready.
The rules of the game are. The rules of the game are.
Okay,
whatever. The rules of the game.
I'm gonna provide you with 2 options. You can only pick one. And you have to expound on that option. Okay.
Are these gonna be like Good questions, or they gonna be spicy questions? Or wait,
who came up with it?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Because next we will let you.
No.
You kind of stepped into them though earlier, so I already know your
answer. Also, only Jamila made the questions.
Yeah,
that's her thing.
Okay.
I need to make some more. I'm ready. I'm gonna do some new questions and some questions I had for last month, but I do need to come up with a whole new scenario.
I'm just saying, so come on, now don't do that. We live. We live.
They gonna get it, the real. This is us.
All right.
Every day.
Question one.
No, question number one.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Would you rather he spare your feelings or go ahead and tell you the truth?
Oh yeah, just go ahead and tell me the truth. Yeah, don't spare my feelings. Let me know.
And it doesn't matter.
That was the easy one.
It doesn't matter what it is. You want to.
It don't matter. It don't matter. See, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you what's so funny. Like when we would do the show before, I would never really comment my opinion on stuff, you know. But if it's not the show, I'll tell you whatever you want to hear. But on that, don't spare my feelings. Just let me know.
She said, "Don't spare. Let her know what it is."
Now,
no, it don't care. I just don't matter what it is.
Yeah. Question number 2.
Dose.
Do you want to make up before bed or wait until in the morning?
Make up before bed. What'd you say? Or what?
Or wait until in the morning?
Oh no. It's got to be at nighttime.
Okay.
Because like if you make up, if you said what? No, because if you let it fester, it could get worse by the morning time.
That's true.
Yeah, because like the more
personal.
Yeah, you gotta nip that crap in the bud and just be done and over it. Because if you let it, if you sleep on it, it's just gonna not be good. Y'all never heard about that before? Like to deal with it before you go to sleep at night.
Yeah. But a lot of people won't.
Yeah, a lot of people go to sleep on it.
Yeah, that's true. That's
sleep on this.
Yeah, no. Because see, in the midnight hour, I like to roll over. And I'm going to need not to be mad when I roll over. If you ain't snuggled up on me, why? What's your problem?
Right.
I mean, you can have like
or like during the night, like you said, we just gotta let it die down, let it die out, and then it's over.
Right.
Don't wake up with no attitude.
Right.
If you still got an attitude in the morning, why?
Are you serious? Like at 8 o'clock in the morning, you bad?
Right.
No.
Exactly.
I'm done.
I've definitely done that before.
All right. So that's the other one is kind of like the same thing. So let me go over here. And we'll do.
She getting a good one.
Hope she getting me. You know what you forgetting to do? You forget to do like this. And then find it. Yeah.
Now she looks like a scholar doing it.
Un momento, do a 30-second.
No. That's what technical difficulty. Okay, do you have any questions for us? Oh, never mind. Hello, she got it.
Oh, she didn't find it.
Okay. Would you rather, just pick two. Pick one. Argue in public or in private?
Oh, in private.
In private.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't do that arguing in public.
So you ain't about causing the scene or none of that?
No, I mean, trust me, I've been in those situations before. What's that?
What if he cuts you out in public?
I mean, I've been in those situations before. but it wasn't. I walk away from that type of stuff. Yeah, not in public. Not in public.
Yeah, so you rather have somebody just
see, you bringing me way back.
Yeah.
Huh?
You rather have somebody just sit there and look stupid by themselves.
Absolutely.
I'll get you when we get home. Yeah,
right. But I ain't gonna say that back when like early 20s or whatever. I'm not gonna say that I probably. I mean, if that happens, I'm not usually the one that starts it or whatever. But that public stuff, that's not. No. Because when I feel like if somebody's doing that in public, why are you trying to make a show? Right. We don't got to be no show about it, and unless it's something like really outrageous, it's not. That's all uncalled for. It's not called for.
Got you.
Chris don't agree with that.
You're a lady.
Chris is thinking.
Oh, we know we're gonna show down. But first of all, you're not about to embarrass me in front of my friends.
But once again, it depends on what happened. But it depends on what happened. But just straight up, nah, it's got to be in private.
Yeah, I will agree with that. It depends on what happened. Like if it's something like
or the severity of what it was.
Right. But if it's something that I need to get you back and get you straight like right then, it's gonna happen. Like I don't care about you being the man in the relationship. If you're wrong, and you try to embarrass me, I have pride, and my pride won't let me just be quiet. So,
but see, there's some ways of handling stuff that you don't have to really argue or make a scene. You could say something, like you said, you could say something and like have your say, and then leave it alone until you are in private. You could say something that will let them know that you are very, very upset, whatever. But you don't always have to just but that's the type of person I am anyways, though. If somebody say something to really just like tick me off instantly, then that's when you get the other Raecine. But otherwise, I'm just like, okay, and we handle it later.
The other Raecine.
Yeah.
Got a question on the board.
Okay, so we do have another question. Let me know if you can see this, Raecine. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Okay. Oh, shoot. Well, I hope you got some money. If his card declines, what do?
I got me.
I mean, it depends.
I got me.
Depends on why, because stuff happens. But where are we at when his card declined? I mean, is he trying to like?
Because we better not know where we
ordered up. Listen,
right? Because somebody gonna be sweeping and mopping floors or something. Or
listen, I'm gonna tell you something. If you knew you ain't have no money, it don't matter where we going. We could have went to Applebee's, or we could have been to Ruth Chris. Before you even left your home, you knew what you had in your bank account.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, if you can't do all that and you trying to do all that, just let me know. That's one of the things.
Communication is key.
Like if we can't go out, just be like, we're gonna chill today until my check come or something like that. But
I'm understanding pride. I'm not sedity. I promise you, I'm not. Like I'm the least bit of sedity. If you just be like, hey, Christine, I really want to take you out, but my funds are looking funny. It's one or two things that I'm gonna do. Oh, okay, I understand. Maybe this date could be on me, or we can find something that doesn't even cost. There's so much to do without spending money. Going to picnics, it's food in the house. Right.
That's what I was gonna say. Just go out to the park or something, or like a drink at Starbucks, something like that. But people be trying to be doing
the first date or the second. But does it matter which one you're on? If this card,
I mean, not really, but if it happened more than once, now that's the issue. That's the thing.
The issue. Now, I
don't think it depends.
Let me see a bank account.
Now
but like, if it's the first time out, come on, you need to have your stuff together on our first time out.
Seriously,
come on, what? First impressions make a big, impact.
Right. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of first impressions, let me push them on up. Somebody done asked you out. Y'all agreed to this date. You done dress to the nines, hair, makeup, whatever you do to make yourself feel great. First date, he comes with his work clothes on, and he working a freaking meal.
Boy,
he
bye.
said he didn't have time to go home and get dressed because he didn't want to be late for the date.
Okay.
Wait, is this a true story?
Yes. These are experiences.
I got to go.
What are you going to do, Jamelia?
Where did we go?
Huh?
Where did we go?
See, I'm trying not to curse on here, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
This is a true story.
It is, and I forgot. It's my.
I just said I'm trying not to curse on here, but that will make me curse.
My God, today.
Do you know what?
Why?
I don't know why. I stay and
as
you can see, it
once again, it kind of depends.
Okay.
It kind of depends on like how sincere he was. But was cell phones invented at that time?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, so why he did not call and be like, you know what? I don't want to come.
You just didn't want to be late. You didn't want to be late. You didn't want to cancel.
No, you know what? See, it really depends on that person because some people, men or women, they just didn't want to put no effort into it, or maybe they was just being like lazy, whatever. But it depends on how genuine that person is. Because maybe they really, really just didn't want to be late. But why didn't they call and say, you know what? I don't want to be late, but at the same time, I know we're going here and I want my best for you. So do you mind if this, that, or the other,
Right.
That makes sense.
I'm all for giving people a chance, but then again, they gotta put a little bit.
Yes, you do. You gotta communicate. Because now
too.
I'm thinking, am I not even worth you communicating with, or am I not even worth the time to say, hey, I want to look my best for you, so let's just push this date back, or do you mind rescheduling?
Exactly.
Communication is key. It don't matter what it is.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
But
my God, today. Listen, I know we have gone through. My head done started hurting. What was your worst dating experience?
You see, y'all making us all have flashbacks.
Yo, I done started saying it because I'm like, bruh, I got some stories. Man. What's one of your worst dating experiences?
Let me see. Worst dating experience. Worst dating like, you mean on a date or just like in general dating?
Anything. It could have been on a date. It could have been whatever. It didn't turn out.
We'd be here all day. You know what? I don't even know. This worst dating experience. I have like a Rolodex full of them. So
a Rolodex.
I feel you.
Full of them. Maybe that's why I came up with. But I don't know, because people, they try to like be their best on a date and everything like that. So they always putting their best foot forward. I think just in general, like one of the things that I don't like that I did experience is like, you're with someone and they breaking their neck to look at somebody else, something like that.
That's terrible.
That's very much disrespectful.
So like one time we were already dating and we were like at a store and the person was driving and I'm seeing him looking over here trying to break his neck at somebody that's over at the door of the where the store is, entrance of the store is, and he's not realizing there's like a little 3-year-old right behind the car, like on the side of the car with the other ladies, getting in their car. So he's breaking his neck trying to look at somebody at the door, and I'm seeing he about to back into a little baby. So I hollered his name, and I said, and he was like acting like he saw it. I said, you did not see it. You are trying to check her out. I'm about to run over a little baby. So that was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, so that goes into looking at somebody else, but that was like to the max.
You almost killed somebody.
Right, trying to look at somebody.
Yeah, and then got mad at me for hollering.
The warning. Reggie said his worst dating experience was they asked to come in after the date, and you think you about to get some nook, but they just want to use the bathroom. They just wanted to use the restroom.
You outside.
I would have said I ain't got no bathroom. My bathroom.
I can tell you another bad experience. I got another bad experience.
Mm-hmm.
So I was I lived in Connecticut, but one time me and my date, we went to somewhere to eat in New York. And so we eating and it was cool and everything. And halfway through the date, I had to use the bathroom. Lord, I was in the bathroom for a minute. Now that was embarrassing because that was like our first real date. So that was very embarrassing for me. Yeah.
But you cannot pretend that your stomach don't hurt on a date.
It gets just worse.
Yeah. I think it was probably what we ate, but yeah, that was embarrassing.
Yeah,
my God.
There you go.
Shaq said, if your family and friends don't like somebody that you are interested in, do their opinions matter? So,
are they going to be in the same bed with y'all?
Huh?
She said, is they in the same bed with them?
Are your friends and family going to be in that bed with? Is it going to be you and that person and your friends and family in that bed?
Come on, Raecine.
If they are, then their opinions matter. Otherwise,
you better talk about it.
Now, I respect my friends and family because, of course, initially, if they're going to be around my family, I definitely don't want them to be uncomfortable. Either one. Mm-hmm. But the deciding factor, no, it's all mine. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
Because ultimately, you're going to be the person that is with that person.
Right.
Exactly.
We have a lot of people that we don't like for each other. But my thing is, I have to stay cool. Like, I give my opinion.
Definitely.
But I don't give it so powerfully that it alters your opinion about that person.
Right.
If you like that person, that's on you. I don't have to like that person. That's between you
and that person.
Yeah. See, I mean, I guess I'm a little different because I know how sometimes people might project their likes or dislikes on something, but it really depends on their friends and family. Like, are they saying it because they genuinely feel that way? Are they jealous? Or like, what is their reasoning behind saying that? Do they like have a good reason for it?
Just a little amplified version of this question, right? Would you be able to marry somebody that your family, your kids don't like? They're good to you. But if there's something about them that your family does not like, and you guys he has proposed to you, marriage is on definitely in the making, would you be able to say I do to that person?
I guess it depends on how he's reacting to the family dynamic. Like, are you trying with the family? And then once you've given it that good try, and I've seen you give it a try with them, and they just not feeling you for whatever the reason,
right?
I need to know what the reasons are.
I was just about to say that. Yes.
What are the reasons? What's happening behind my back that I'm not understanding?
Right.
And then ultimately, it's just going to depend on my love for that person. But I need to understand what's going on. Like, why? Because everybody don't like you for a reason.
Yeah. Like, what? Like, for real? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, do they see something that I don't see?
The damn dog don't like you? I don't understand.
My hamster mad at you? What?
Right. Now look, I will say this. If you have an animal that don't like them, yeah, definitely see what's up with that, because animals ain't gonna lie. Or if you have like a little child, because they say animals and children, their vibes, they don't lie.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If every time you come around that dog start growling and barking, okay, take note of that.
There's a problem. There is a problem.
There is.
Because it's their energy. Sometimes it's just the energy somebody is putting off. But if it's their friends and if your friends and family don't like them, ask them why. What is it? Are you seeing something that I don't see about this person? Have they said something to you, or did they do something to me that I didn't realize?
Yep, that's gonna be it right there.
That's the determining factor,
right? So I can't just take your word for it,
right?
Because he's real good to me in and out the bed, so I need to know why you don't like him,
especially in the bed.
I like him,
right? The things that he does to me, we're gonna have to figure this out.
I like the things that he does to me, and I like him.
Right, because this man done learned my body from the rooter to the tutor, so you have to tell me something.
You don't have to make it good, too.
Please.
And baby, I might can't marry, but we can be friends.
We definitely can be friends.
I
can't listen, baby. I can't marry you, sir. But I call you every now and again.
Right. Raecine, this has been a pleasure.
Oh my God. We are definitely I am so thankful for you coming out here to tell the people.
Thank you guys for having me.
Of course.
Give the people your social media. Where can they find you? And talk about your film festival one more time, because it's coming up. That's a big thing.
Yes.
You forgot something, Raecine. The affirmations.
No, I mean, everybody can find me at blackfilmfestivalatlanta.com or blackfilmmaker.co. But I mean, if you follow Black Film Festival Atlanta on Instagram, you'll see everything about everything else. I have the Don't Be Salty show coming up. So if anybody likes answering the relationship questions, definitely DM me. And because I'm going to be sending people information today. Black Film Festival Atlanta, it happens the end of October. So definitely submit your films ASAP. Our new magazine, Black Filmmaker, is coming out March 1st. I want to give a shout out to Deontay Bolden of Bolden Magazine. Because he is really a great supporter. He's had us in his magazine, and he's an awesome filmmaker, playwright. And also to Indie Heat, who is Soap Watson, for being a great supporter of Black Filmmaker in the festival. And also Soap Watson and we have a new podcast called His and Her Affirmations. So if you guys like affirmations, like our two newest ones are self-love and health. So definitely check us out on Instagram and YouTube.
All right.
Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
It was so awesome to speak with you today. Today's show was really, really good. I'm so
see
glad
the page on the Tyes for Black
people.
Thank you.
Thank you, Raecine.
Thank you guys so much.
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely. And I want to say this, I didn't mention it, but your book is awesome. But I have to admit, I had to put it down because it just like it got me so bad. I said, okay, I couldn't finish it, but I'm probably okay. I can finish it now because it just kind of choked me up too bad. But but it's amazing.
So much. Thank you.
And I just posted on Facebook today about the book. To not really posted about it, but for people to go and get it because I definitely don't want you to lose the momentum because people need that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
People need that. So
yeah.
Let's tell them where to get your book. Come on.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I was like this, Jamila. I was just like, and then I came to a point where I just was like boo-hooing too hard. I just like, okay, I gotta put it down.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you attempted.
But yeah, I love your book.
And that's that's never my intention, but I feel like the way that the book was written, it was so vivid because I could just see everything happening all over again.
Yes.
I was like, it's crazy how I recall all of those memories. Like that was unreal.
Wow.
But thank you so much for that. And the book is called Through a Mother's Eyes. So you can definitely find it on Amazon.
It'll be a hair story.
Yes. And I am she would have been 30 this year. So we're definitely trying to create something for this year. Yes. And I will be selling it again in Spartanburg, South Carolina this year, the book. So but you can go on Amazon to get it at any time. But I will be in Spartanburg, South Carolina in May, around her birthday time, and we'll be hitting the streets and probably doing a brunch and selling that book because a lot of people have given me a lot of response, but I need to get some more out there. So thank you so much for that.
Right, definitely. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for joining. This was an awesome show.
It was.
Please,
shouts out to Reginald and Iso or Iso.
Yes.
Give them.
Yes.
Right.
We love the men on the show. We love the men on the show.
Jack, Reggie. Iso was
we missing Mike. So.
Oh yeah, Mike came on. We need to fuss at him.
Yeah.
But yeah, we thank you guys so much for tuning in, asking questions, being participating. We really, really, really thank you guys so much from the bottom of our heart.
Please go like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Yes, Big Girl Talk 23.
Yes, and see all of our other shows. Please join us every Sunday right here live. Say it with me. In the 5 o'clock hour.
It's never 8:05.
In the 5 o'clock hour. We are live right here on the Big Girl Talk page, Facebook, Instagram, my page, Facebook. We're just here. Y'all come join us. So we'll be back next Sunday.
In the 5 o'clock hour.
In the 5 o'clock hour. Thank you so much, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.